The midnight calls, a pet-sitting nightmare. Emily had always loved animals, so taking a weekend pet-sitting job seemed like easy money. The assignment was straightforward. Stay at the Johnsons' secluded countryside home and take care of their dog, Max, while they went out of town. The house was old but cozy, surrounded by dense woods and miles from the nearest neighbor. When she arrived Friday afternoon, Max, a friendly golden retriever, greeted her enthusiastically. The Johnsons gave her a quick rundown of Max's routine, showed her where the dog food was, and handed her the house key. "By the way," Mrs. Johnson added hesitantly, "we don't use the basement. It's locked, and there's no need for you to go down there." Emily thought the comment was odd, but shrugged it off. After all, she was there to look after Max, not explore the house. That night, Emily settled into the guest room after feeding Max and letting him out. The wind howled outside, and the old house creaked and groaned in the darkness. Emily tried to focus on the TV, but her attention kept drifting to the faint scratching noise she heard every so often. Max even noticed it too. His ears perked up, and he stared at the basement door, growling softly. "Probably just mice," Emily muttered, trying to convince herself. But as the night went on, the scratching grew louder, more insistent. Around midnight, Emily decided to investigate. She grabbed Max's leash, thinking he'd make her feel braver, and approached the basement door. She pressed her ear against it, hearing faint shuffling sounds below. "Hello," she called, her voice trembling. Silence. Suddenly, Max barked, startling her. His bark was deep and frantic, and he tugged at the leash, trying to pull her away from the door. Emily decided to take his advice and retreated to the living room. As she tried to calm down, her phone buzzed. It was a call from an unknown number. She hesitated but answered. A man's voice whispered, "Why are you in my house?" Her heart stopped. "Who is this?" she demanded, but the line went dead. Panicked, she double-checked that all the doors and windows were locked. Max barked again, pacing nervously. The phone rang again, the same number. "Get out," the voice said, more forcefully this time. Emily hung up and called the police. She explained her situation, and the dispatcher assured her that an officer would arrive within 20 minutes. While she waited, the noises from the basement grew louder. Max whimpered, hiding behind the couch. Emily grabbed a kitchen knife, feeling trapped. When the police finally arrived, she ran to the